Welcome everybody. My name is Joseph Cassessa. For those who've been following me on social media, I'm sure you saw me promoting Enebla, and I'm sure you're wondering what is that about? What am I doing feeding the homeless, especially here in America? So I'll get to it, detail how I got to doing the Enebla. But before I do that, I want to tell you my history. Because I'm getting ready to do my Enebla show with my colleague Sarah, who's a model and a humanitarian. Today, since we have another discussion with the current situation with COVID-19, so we're going to have doctors, mayors, frontline workers, as well as mayors, ambassadors, key people that can answer questions. Well, to be English, as much as I would love to get invited, she will be able to help with that. So we're going to have a lot of shows, so it's going to be 3 times a week live. Well, it's Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays. I'll have online training class, which is my background is marketing. And then on the Saturday, she will have her own show with wellness, fitness, because since she's a model, she's want to stay in shape and basically also give her knowledge being out there. So we're going to have also tutor to be able to teach. So we're going to have a full schedule for you guys. So before we go ahead and launch the show, it was right for me to come out here and tell you. So this is a studio I created for my living room. To give you the idea what Enebla represents, you need to have a mental, and I'll have some Puna maker here. But how I started with Enebla, I wasn't born here. I was born in Ethiopia, but I came in at a young age, about 13, with my younger brother. And once I got here, I was straight to a private Christian school called Mountain Mission School. Over 300 plus difference that I know through that school. And so basically, my connections to the people at that school. Most live in Washington, D.C. area, so it was a privilege for me to be able to attend such Christ at a young age. And once I graduated in 1997, I didn't know most of my friends were heading to college, Bradford and Virginia area mostly, and I didn't want to just follow everybody. So I tried to take a class in graphic design, which is my background, which I enjoy. At that time, meaning I really enjoyed drawing. I was one of the top artists in my group at that time. So I applied in New York. It was expensive. So I said, you know, the best thing for me to do is go back to DC with my family, spend time with them, get to know them, at the same time take a community class because in Virginia, North Virginia Community College, get a feeling for it, then I know what direction I would go, what college and so forth. So when I got there, I'm sitting in my first semester, my first semester which I paid for. I wanted to get those student loans and so forth. So I'm sitting there and I'm with about 20 students, and I couldn't believe what they were teaching. I said, I have to go through a whole semester of this. It was killing me being a student because at that time I was working at Pentagon City, and I was succeeding because I was a district leader at that time. So I felt like, okay, I have skills and savvy, and even though at that time I had an accent, then I took that skill and went right across the street to MCI, which was at that time a competitor of Sprint and AT&T. So that was cold calling people to switch their service from Sprint and AT&T. So I wanted to learn that skill. So here I am going taking classes as well as doing full time telemarketing. I got really good at it. So at that time, a group of my friends from my commission was also working at competitor Sprint. So I said it would be fun to join them. So when I joined them, because of my previous skill, I excelled there as well. But by excelling there, I became assistant supervisor, and then they asked me to be a trainer. So here I am in my early 20s, I think 21 that time, and I am assistant supervisor, and then now I'm a trainer. So I'm training about 30 people to pass me to get their job. So if I don't feel like they're qualified and not trained appropriately, I can let them pass. So that gave me extra confidence. So this time here I am, didn't like what I was learning at school, excelling at the skill I have for communicating. So I wanted to challenge myself. So I decided I want to travel. So I went to Miami, spent 3 months learning how to go door to door selling, and more people tell me, you should own your own business. You're more of an entrepreneur. You know how to convince people. Took that to the heart and joined with my brother. We moved to Fort Wayne, Indiana, where my cousin was staying. I didn't want to be in DC. It was too much distraction. I wasn't. I was doing things I didn't want to. So I felt like a new start would be in Columbus. When I got to Columbus, I loved it. It was over 20,000 Ethiopians. They welcomed us, and that was the beginning where we started our carpet cleaning business. My brother ended up having a son born on his birthday, so that gave him more motivation. So while doing the carpet, we learned the tax business through our friend, French ties did. So then at that time, I'm like, okay, let me learn also websites since I have graphic and I'm learning the computer. So I was learning the website to friends who would sit there. Now keep in mind, I've never taken any courses online. I'm more of a like do it person, like policy, logos, everything. I create them and I turn them into shirts. These are things that if I see something, I'm like, oh, this is something I might be interested in. And the thing about us Ethiopians is, if you open one business, a store, and if you don't stick with it until you die, and you're trying to talk about some other business, oh, they look down on you. No. You got to. I understand, but look at it right now. Due to COVID-19, you got a job. I'm sorry, you don't know when you're going to get back to work. You have no other source of income. You have no other skill. Now you're hoping that some other person hires you to pay you dirt cheap so you can basically waste all those extra time. So I was fortunate to be able to learn how to do carpet cleaning, taxes, website, um, marketing, all those things that I do right now, which is I do website designing across the country, magazine I publish. So I've done a lot of different things through that process to where I said, now living up to 7 years in Columbus, I want to again pick my website skills because I don't want to do no more carpet or taxes. I realized it's seasonal, it's not going to be something I can want. But the website, I knew it would be something I can fall on, it's going to be for long term. So I went to live in New York for over 2 years, dealing with big clients, learning how to do the shirts and so on. So returning from New York to DC, that's when I met Sarah. I reached out to her because I follow her. I know she was similar to what I was trying to do. And I said, listen, I'm here. Um, um, while I was in Columbus, I linked up with the church. I wanted to use the church to really help me understand what Enebla is because Enebla was started for me in 2000 when I went back for the first time after living there over 22 years. And that living when I got there, I had to learn a language. So I had to be able to know going up here after 22 years is like a new beginning for me. So I had to learn the words, the main words like Enebla. So I'm sitting in a restaurant waiting on my food while people eating, they're sharing their food, saying Enebla, and I would be invited, vice versa. I said, oh, Allah. Then I would sit in cafes all the time and just hear that word, but then I'd be seeing all these homeless being sent away, being left out. This kind of remind me of the black folks were treated in the 60s, right? In the 60s, you can drink here, you can eat here. So I felt that Enebla was that. Unless you dress and you know how to be able to look normal, you cannot be invited. So I see a big plate of food be thrown away and somebody in the front looking through the trash. So I walked for 45 minutes. When I realized it was fake word, I want to do something with it. So how do I do that? Everybody. At that time, I had a shop where I had partners while we were doing shirts, sweaters, and all of that. And I told my staff, I said, guys, stop this. I have this concept I have to fulfill before I go back to America. This time I've been over there already 4 months, so coming close to almost 3 weeks left before I gotta come back. So they said, okay, so we created that. You see, I still use this since the day we created it. After I created it, I made it into a shirt, ran to the house. Wow, I got something I have to do. I've been wanting to do since I got here, and you're gonna help me. It's like, what is that? You like this logo? Oh, beautiful. I love it. What are you trying to do with it? I want to feed the homeless using this concept. Okay, how do you plan to do it? well, what do you think? How do you think I should do it? Well, like she said, the best way to do it is you put it in a plastic bag. You go to the church, you have them line up, and you feed them. I said, you want to feed them like a dog? I would not do that. No, I'd rather just do it the way I wanted to do it, which is I will prepare the food and I will do it inside a church cafeteria with normal people. My mom laughed at me. She said, "Are you crazy? You would snatch it out of your hand. It's not a gift." Okay, you know what? She said, "This is your project. Go for it. Whatever you need, I got you. I'll back you up." I said, "Perfect." So we're gonna test it. Let's go to bowling with Anna. She's so scared. So I went to the bowling with Anna. At that time, we happened to have the Papas, the main church leader there, gave me the blessings. Says, "Go ahead," and he gave me the people to help me with it. So I got the people, the staff to help me feed it. Once we got the feeding done, they came at me in a group asking me for money, and my mom's cracking up. She says, "I told you, they're not your typical homeless people." I said, "You know what? Maybe I'm in the wrong part. These homeless people are rich because obviously this is extra meal for them. So I want to go where it matters, which is the area I grew up in, is Kachani Madan Island. That it is like southeast of DC, places that nobody even go to. I promise you, when I went back and saw the place, it was the same as I left it. When it was shocking. It's by the church in Medina. Let me know that there is a couple of things that they got high for those who know it. So growing up right by the church, I remember every time my grandma used to take me there was this big, fancy, spacious room where only the priest eat. It's always locked because the priests have to be done first, and then after they eat whatever is left over, the homies get. So I went straight. At that time, I had a family friend, and who who I asked to help me to take me there to translate because still I wasn't comfortable enough to go there and ask the church to give me a place to host because I don't know the reaction is going to be. So I went there. I said to her, I said, please say word for word everything I said because I need this place. And so I went. I asked if I could see the cafeteria. They opened the door. I sat with them and I looked at them. I said, listen, I want to feed here. They're like, awesome. You want to feed the priest and then you want to feed the homeless? I said, no. I want to feed the homeless here, no priests. He was visibly upset the fact that I had a dust come in and say, I want this place for homeless. Who are you? I said, no, like, no way. Can't happen. That's not how it is. This is holy place. No. Whoever you have to talk to. But I need you to know that I need this place. I'm going to come back. I'm going to give you 2 days to talk to whoever you need to talk to. Let's make it happen. So 2 3 days later, asked the girl to help me out. She said, yeah, I'll come with you. So we went back. This time his demeanor is different because he was welcoming. Come on in, have a seat. We find out who my grandma was and how much she helped the church and so on. So he goes, not only we want to let you use this, we're going to give you staff of people help you. Just tell us what they. Now keep in mind, I had not to care how much, because I just wanted that place I forgot to figure out. Now by this time I only have to use that. And I said Thursday because I knew I was gonna come back Tuesday. Okay. So that day came. Before that day, I had straight went to Bole, Zelman Production, one of the top production video production company that did a airline and many other companies. Went to him directly. I said, "Listen, I'm doing this Enebla idea church that I was wanting to do." It said yes, and I want to record it because I want to take something back so I can use that to inspire, motivate, and get people behind me. He said, "Sure. What time you need them?" Now, this is the fun part of this story. Now, in Ethiopia, 4 o'clock and 10 o'clock, it's different. So it's 10 o'clock in the morning, it's 4 o'clock over there, right? I'm thinking, okay, I gotta go all day and get the stuff I need for Mercato. So by 4 o'clock, I should be ready to feed them. So, because I already told the church 4 in the afternoon. But they know that. They told me that the place is going to be open all day. So I go to him. I say, you know what? Make it 4 o'clock. I'm there. So he tells them there's two staff he sent out that there's a guy, a bald head guy, look for him, meet him at the church. So he sends them 10 in the morning. I'm Mercato, so I'm doing my thing. All day they were getting ready for me, looking for me, waiting for me because they cannot leave until I get there. So at 4 o'clock, those who see this video is in YouTube, you can type it in Enebla, you see it. I've shared it many times. I'm literally walking in while everybody's sitting down. I come in sitting, and these people never been inside like me. They never seen inside, so the homeless walking in just amazed by what they see. They sitting there, and I'm walking in. I'm just like, wow, like everything I vision is happening. So I'm carrying the injera, the wet, and the bananas. I'm sweaty because I ran from Mercato to make sure I get there. I feel like I was the last person showing up, and I'm the so I walked in. I just went in with everybody. Everybody got fed. There was extra bananas and so on. So it was a very successful event. Now I have this video. I go there Monday, sitting with them, editing everything. Now keep in mind, I haven't packed, I haven't mean that wasn't something for weeks. I was prepared going right. No, I wanted to do this. I got it done. And then I flew back here. And when I got here, my cousin, who had motivated me to do the Enebla and IPs while I was there, had passed, so I go straight to the funeral. But the Enebla, the video, what I did, confident in my family, and motivated by what I did, that gave me the encouragement to say, you know what, I want to do something. I don't want it to go on. So I start sharing it online, sharing my testimony, and little I know people are calling from all over a different state, different country. Rather say, I saw your video. What can I do? What do I send you? And I said, no. You missed the point. That's not the reason why I did it. You already know what a Enebla means. You say you're about to get married, then you get there, right? Good. So what do you think that food's gonna go? Waste. You make sure you see through that it gets to the right people to feed them. Then then you're not discriminating and getting everybody involved. That's how I got everybody sharing it. And so I said, you know what? While I'm still here, I still could do it. I still could teach. So when I so back to where I was in Columbus, that's when I went and got the different different church to go to in a homeless shelter in America had never been done. I had to convince myself, Pastor, you're gonna get involved with this Medline. You have to go experience it. He's Lodge, went there, was amazed, went back to the church and said, we're gonna do the whole year. I was like, wow, okay. I said, all right. So every week you've seen videos of me sharing on social media of what we did. Different church people, what 20 something people signed up. They were really bringing their own food weekly, teaching about the, the gospel. So many miracles, so many testimonies. I was fired up. I said, all right, now let me get this thing spread it out. So I went back to DC in the first church place. I need because I want to connect it to people that I know how to give. I know what the purpose is given, what I'm doing. So I was like, all right, how do I get others involved in DC? Because they know most of them. So the first place to sit me, like, go talk to him was like, I knew God was telling me, okay, I know I have a place for you. Is a restaurant called, you ready? Enebla in Silver Spring, Maryland. Long ago, I had done some marketing for them. So I went straight there, walked in, and the owner happened to go to a school where my grandfather, who's General Haile Kabete, who those who are Ethiopian history should know, it was the first Ethiopian general during the War of Adwa. There's plenty of stories on him. You can YouTube it, Haile Kabete. So there's a school, so called after in Sakota, go to. I don't know the exact place, but there's a school where he went, and the school name is Haile Kabere, my great grandfather. So he knew who I was, so he received me and said, "What are you up to?" So on. I said, "Well, you have the same name as I do. You have the English. I have the Amharic. I'm doing the homeless like I told you once I was gonna do." And I showed him what I've been doing in Columbus. Got super excited. He said, "Let me take it to my wife." He said, he's doing the feeding like he always wanted to do, and he's been doing in Columbus. She goes, I used to, and she allowed me to share the video with her, and she got super excited. We want to do it. Can we start as soon as possible? Because the one on K Street, she told me the area which is right in front of the Washington Post with all the homeless hang out, K and 13. She always asks that. She just says, Lord, please give me someone that can help me. So in the place I told her I was gonna feed was the same place she wanted to do it. She said, we'd be ready this Saturday. Help come and let us go. Um, I said, okay. I have now went to the park, seeing how and so on. I just said, okay. So come that morning, they remember Friday, Saturday is the busiest time at the restaurant. They shut it down, got me all their stuff, and I bought in my Enebla sweater in a cold January. I mean, it was literally you could see the snow. Yeah, that video is available on our website, enebla.com, YouTube. They was willing to come out and feed the homeless, the food and everything. I was like, thank you. To this day, there. So that's when I met Sara. While I was telling while I wanted to get someone that could be there to help me. So while Sara joined me with Sara, I wanted just now only to the homeless, start going out to the White House, downtown, start getting different content to that is uplifting, educational, informative. So while we're doing that, now she lives in Virginia, farther north than I'm in DC, and we have all different people that want to help us different places. So it became a lot of work. And so I came to visit, and my friend who asked me to come see him in Atlanta, and I did. And being here, I was just going to quickly be here 2 weeks or so, leave. So instead, I went to visit my church right now, was Fullness of God International Church in Atlanta. Amazing pastor, right? Amazing uh, church members. They welcomed me. They accepted the Enebla idea. Gave me a platform to share with them. So we went out together and did boldly to get to know one another, and currently we're helping. And so I decided, oh, this is a great place for me. So a great opportunity to spread it out and God gave me an amazing place where I'm at, 10 minutes from the church, from everybody, and I couldn't go back. And I said, this is where I'm supposed to be. And so being here now, and now looking back, DC, New York, being quarantined, here I am in Georgia, free to be able to do what I'm doing and help. I'm thankful. I feel like he prepared me for this opportunity where I'm at. So while I'm here quarantined, I asked Sara, I said, listen, this is a great time for us to create this Enebla show where all of us, because there's so much time we have, we can get people who will be available for us, especially they'll be home as well, to share their thoughts and what's going on right now with COVID, COVID-19. What can we do? How can we be better prepared and so forth? And so that's what the show will be about, everyday life. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday will be guests. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, me and Sara will go online, teach you different marketing skills that I've learned from designing website, promoting, designing business card, you name it. We'll have a subject, we'll research, we'll do everything to get you to know how, so you have something to fall on. And our question is not going to be just, I guess, we're going to have trivia question for them. We're going to give away uh, different Enebla items that I have. So please tune in. Go to our Enebla on YouTube to subscribe. So every day you don't want to miss it and you want to go with us. So that's what I want to give you the heads up. I'm truly blessed. I have an amazing family, a large family in DC area. Um, yes, አማርኛ ማውራት እችላለሁ፣ ግን እንደ በጣም ካምፕተብል ሆኜ ማውራት ስለማልችል በእንግሊዝኛ በዛው ባደኩበት ብዬ ነው እንጂ we do have English, Amharic show. I will be able to conversate with what I know enough, but not to the level where I can host like I am doing right now, talking freely. So that's why. Not only that, I have a lot of online shows that are not Ethiopian, so I want everybody to understand and get comforted. So our show, the Black Show, will be definitely inspiring, motivational. It will get you to take action and inform you. and that's what we're trying to prepare. So stay tuned. We'll be we're working on it right now, getting our guests ready, getting everything together. I want to give you something quality, something you can enjoy. So now you know. Um, Stay tuned. Thank you. This is my story. Peace.